Hi guys, I'm Ryan Terry, IFBB Pro Men's Physique, and I'm all the way from the UK. I've just stepped off stage the Olympia 4 days ago, and I'm here on set shooting for Ironman magazine at Metroflex Gym, Long Beach. I'm going to talk to you a bit about how I started and why I started into the fitness world. I've been training about 12 years now, and I started basically for self-confidence. I was never really a confident kid growing up, and I got a bit of a complex when I was about 14 of being overweight. Looking back at the pictures, I never was, but at the time I thought I was. So I found the nearest gym, and I fell in love with bodybuilding, and I followed it ever since. So I've been training about 12 years now, and for me, I never wanted to be massive and to be huge like a bodybuilder, but it always inspired me how dedicated they were and how they always focused on something. They had a focus in life. So for me, I fell in love with the industry, and I've done it ever since. I decided I needed a goal in life when I was about 5 years ago, so I was about 20 years old, and I decided I wanted to compete so I could work towards something, and I wanted to see if I could get into a shape where I could be shredded and step on stage as a competitor. So at the time, Men's Physique wasn't around, so I went into the modelling side, and again it was more for photo shoots to give myself some confidence, and yeah, I was very fortunate enough to win Mr. Great Britain, and then I represented Great Britain in the Worlds, and I was fortunate enough to win Mr. International in 2010. After that, I did a lot of modelling, a lot of commercial modelling, but for me it was always fitness. I love fitness and everything about it. So I was growing muscle naturally, and it got to a crossroad in 2012, 2013, that do I carry on building muscle and lose my commercial work, or do I go down and focus more in the fitness world and start growing muscle? So at the same time, around that time, Men's Physique division was developed, and for me that is everything I wanted to do. I wanted to be shredded all year and to promote a healthy lifestyle, but at the same time I wanted to do the bodybuilding, dieting, and to really push myself. So in 2013 I decided to step on stage. My first show was the UK Nationals, which is affiliated to the IFBB, and I was fortunate enough to win that. It's my first ever show. And then I went on 6 months later to the Arnold Classic in Madrid, Europe, and I was very fortunate out of 110 competitors to win my class and then to win the overall show. So it was a bit of a crazy day that was for me, and literally a week after that I went into the British finals, and I was very fortunate enough to become the British champion. So from that I became the first ever Men's Physique Pro from the UK, and yeah, it was a great year. Had a year out in 2014, sorry, and I decided to get back on stage this year in the pro ranks, in the IFBB Pro Leagues, and try and go for that Olympia, because that is my ultimate dream. The dream was to step on stage this year as an Olympian, but my ultimate dream in the long run will be to win the Olympia. So I had a very good year this year. I started in Miami. I came second to Matt Acton in my first pro show of 2015, and then I went on to Jim Mannion's show at Pittsburgh Pro, and I was very fortunate enough to win that, and then a week later won the Atlanta Seaboard Pro as well. So I had 2 IFBB Pro wins and 1 second, which qualified me for the Olympia, which has just passed 4 days ago. For me, it was a dream to get the Olympia jacket, so that's all I ever wanted, was to say I've got an Olympia jacket and to be called to be named an Olympian. So that was my dream. I managed to get that, and I've not really took that jacket off since. I've had it on for about a week now, so it's just starting to smell a bit. But yeah, really enjoyed the whole experience, and there was 36 IFBB pros on stage in my class. And yeah, I was very fortunate enough to walk away with 4th place. It was amazing stepping on stage against obviously the likes of Jeremy Buendia, Sadiq Hadzovic, and Jason Poston. Yeah, there were some other great athletes out there, some phenomenal physiques, but for me it was just an honour to be on that stage this year. So yeah, I'm still over the moon. It's still not sunk in, very surreal. like I say, I'm on set now with Ironman magazine, doing my first cover shot hopefully over here in the States, and yeah, I'm loving every minute of it. I'm loving the sunshine. This is what we don't get back in the UK. It's not very often you get a lot of sun back in the UK, so it's definitely spurred me on to try and move out here to up sticks from the UK and get out here and really push for that Olympia title now. I've got 362 days, not that I'm counting, to make waves and to try and jump up some places and get that Olympia title next year for 2016. So here at Metroflex Gym in Long Beach, shooting for Ironman magazine. I've had a fantastic day, very professional, got some absolutely awesome shots. It's not often I say that. I'm a bit critical at, especially stepping off stage 4 or 5 days ago and having some feed ups. I'm not as cut as I was, but they've seemed to get the best out of me. I'm really looking forward to seeing the finished product and the magazine. So make sure you check it out, guys. And obviously you can always follow Ironman magazine on Instagram, on their website, things like that for behind scenes footage, and to also you can follow me on my Instagram Ryan J Terry, Twitter Ryan J Terry, and Facebook Ryan Terry. So yeah, make sure you check us out, guys.